What's good, y'all? What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who support me, DS1 Ross and Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Welcome, my brother Shug. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Um, Tonight, y'all see the title. I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to come through, and we gonna chop it up, fam. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you are here and you're listening, do me a favor, please hit the like button. Please smash that like button, fam. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna give y'all some more time to come through. And like I said, we're gonna chop it up tonight. Um, I've been seeing a lot of welcome Trish Rain. I appreciate you for tuning in. Um, Also share this live, family. If y'all have the community tab, do me a favor and please share the live. I appreciate you, sis. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my sis, Poetic Kells, the great moderator. I appreciate y'all. So if you have a community tab, please share the live. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and smash that like button for me, fam. I'm gonna give the people some more time to come through. And while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and give my announcements. As always, um, check out, if y'all haven't yet, y'all could go to the playlist section of this channel and check out all my series that I have so far. Um, I will be compiling a playlist for my car rants. So check out the car rant series right now. Um, I just released episode 30. So y'all could go check that out. Check out all the previous episodes. Like I said, stay tuned. I will be compiling a playlist for you guys so y'all don't gotta scroll through all my other videos if y'all just like to watch my car rants. So I appreciate y'all for that. I appreciate the feedback and all the love for the car rants. So check out the car rant series. Check out the Black History Month series of 2019. I do a Black History Month series every year on this channel, family, where I pick 10 black freedom fighters, and these are freedom fighters that a lot of us don't know too much about, or they're not popular. I like to bring the people who was not talked about, because usually when they purposely leave certain people out of history, it's for a reason. So I definitely that's the reason for me compiling that series. So go check that out. I started the series in 2017, so this is my third year doing it. I appreciate all of the support on that. Much love to y'all. Shout out to the grinder, my brother JT. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, if you have a community tab, do me a favor and please share the live. Also, um, I just finished up a couple of weeks ago the Real Relationship series. Go to my playlist section. All my supporters, go to my playlist section and check out the Real Relationship series. The relationship series. Go and check that out. I have 4 episodes on that. That's also in the playlist section of my channel. Shout out to the people who sharing the live. I appreciate y'all. Much love. But tonight we gonna do a little conspiracy talk. Conspiracies is something that I've always kind of been drawn to since I was younger. And I say that because I love espionage movies. Um, I love to watch government operative type of movies. Uh, I love all that type of. I love mystery things where you gotta crack cases and you have to follow a storyline. So if I see why now I've been drawn to these conspiracy theories. Because since I was a kid, I always kind of liked the hidden side of things. I want to know or understand things that people try to hide from you, you know? And I've been like that since a child. That's why I kind of feel like if you're a parent at a certain age, you should be open with a child. You should let them know certain things because if you're hiding something from them and they know you're hiding it, and whatever they know or think you hiding, if they are attracted to it, they're going to find out what it is you're hiding. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to indulge. And that's kind of how I am with this whole conspiracy thing. At one point in my early 20s, I was heavy into conspiracies. You know, um, I was all over the web, all over the websites, the WikiLeaks, and I was all into that stuff. What happened during 9/11, and I was a very big conspiracy nut. I was. And I still believe that conspiracy theories serve their purpose. I think they label them conspiracy theories for a reason. But I always have that think, hold my hand on my chin type of look when certain things occur. And I've been noticing, a lot of people are saying, it's a conspiracy behind, you know, um, this brother passing away. So I just want y'all to talk to me tonight, family. I want y'all to talk to me. You know, um, Tell me what y'all think is going on. Because this one threw me for a loop, you know? This kind of threw me for a loop. As far as like I don't understand people's um position on this thing. What's up, Lady KB? How you doing? Great to see you. Great to have you back. Um, yeah, I don't understand the conspiracy behind John Singleton's death. Like, what do y'all think is going on? That's what's up, KB. Great to see you. Definitely. Rest in peace to that brother. He gave us classics, man. Classics after classic after classic after classic. He's definitely gonna make my Black History Month series for 2020. That's for sure. But I don't I don't see the conspiracy in this. This is why I want to talk to y'all family, because I want to see, you know, what y'all guys think about this whole thing. I see why people ran with the whole conspiracy thing behind Nipsey. Um, Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Because when any rapper die, they always try to, throw the conspiracy thing in there, and they throw the little, secret society, stuff in there, and he's trying to move up, and all of those types of things. But now I'm starting to see they're saying the same thing about John Singleton. And I'm like, God damn, are y'all gonna make a theory behind everyone's death? You know? Shout out to my brother Rob. Thanks for tuning in, my brother. Like, this is why I want y'all to talk to me tonight, family. Um if y'all think there's some conspiracy behind this, please explain to me, you know, what y'all think. What's going on? Because from what I see, I think the man just died from health issues. You know, black men, if they when we usually die early, it's either from us getting killed or some type of health issue. Whether it's heart disease, stroke, something, cancer. Teresa Webb, welcome. Great to see you. Great to have you back around, Teresa. So, and John Singleton was very young. He was 51. But I don't understand where's the conspiracy in this death. Like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. So please, somebody please talk to me. All the conspiracy people out here that think there's some type of conspiracy behind this man's death. Like, for what? This man was a film producer. Why would it be some conspiracy around his death? For what? Can y'all explain to me, did he have anything going on? You know, yeah, exactly, KB. Exactly. People think everything is a conspiracy. Everything. And what people have to understand is that it was set up that way. It was set up for people to think like that now. You know? It was set up for people to think that everything is a conspiracy. You know? Right, right. Every Hollywood death can't be conspired. Good point, Teresa. Good point. And at some point, some people just die. Like, goddamn, just because you're rich and successful don't mean you're gonna live forever. You know? Don't mean you're gonna live till you 80, 90 years old. You know? Some people die at 50, even if they're successful. This is why health is very important, man. Health is extremely important. People look at life through fear-colored goggles. Good analogy, Brother Rob. And a lot of people do live by that. I've been talking about that in my Matrix series. That's why most people swallow the blue pill in the Matrix. What's going on, Gad? Peace to you, big bro. Look at how his face has darkened. It's obvious something wasn't right with him. Good point, Teresa. Cause I did look at a picture of him. He had like his face was discolored. It's like his skin was two tone. And they always say that blotches and black rings and certain things like that is you know a, um a sign of bad health. You know exactly, Gab, the greatest of all time. If y'all haven't yet, go check out my car rant I did on John Singleton. Yeah, I did a pre-recorded video earlier about it before they announced that they pulled the plug on him. But yeah, some people just die. It's overwhelming the amount of strong black men dying. Yeah, indeed, KB. Indeed. Indeed. A lot of black men, you know, we die being strong, you know? And then a brother like that, who knows what type of, stress he was up under. Right. That's right, KB. Like I said, if we not getting murdered, we dying from health issues, from health complications, or they putting us in jail for the rest of our life. You know, this is why the message of my channel is heal before we build, and this is why coming up in the next week or two I will be doing a health series where I'll be bringing in fellow YouTubers who have a great deal of knowledge on different forms of health. Because you don't want to get the bag and then die. You don't want to work your hardest, get the bag and die. You see? And one thing that a lot of black men die from is depression. We die from depression. Look at the things we die from: heart attacks, strokes, stress related deaths, aneurysms, stress related issues. We're under eat. And this is very like, yes, stress is a silent killer. What you say, Kels? It's because of the things you see and hear about the industry. That's why it's always a conspiracy when it comes to see these stars that pass out of the blue. Good point. Good point. Stress is a silent killer. Stress is a silent killer, and a lot of men remain silent about things that trouble them. Because men are not complainers. That's why they made the book Men Cry in the Dark. When you see men dying early like that, it has to be some stress related to it. Stress, man. Stress. Not feeling appreciated. You know? Men go out in this world and do everything for everybody but themselves. This is why I did the stream, Black Man, you are the commodity. When it pertains to health, you don't have the right to remain silent. Real shit, brother Rob. I'm gonna tell a police officer the next time. I'm gonna tell a police officer that shit the next time they want to harass me. I'm gonna tell a police officer that. I wonder if he was working on a project or a film. Oh, you know he was, Teresa. You know he was. When you're a creator, everywhere you go, you're taking in things that are around you and you're formulating content. So I believe he got a whole catalog of films and projects that he just never got to. I'm pretty sure. You know? I just hope they don't try to, rob and rape his family of the resources that he accumulated. I just hope that doesn't happen. I hope the business was right. Hope he had his business right, you know? And he really insulated and protected himself. Because that's something else that, you know, a lot of us as black men don't know, because you're only privy to certain information when you go out and look for it, or when you grow in your social status. Like, for instance, if you worked in corporate America, you will be privy to certain information that a factory worker is not privy to. Not saying that the factory worker can't get the information, but the information will be right at your fingertips. And we have to make financial literacy at our fingertips. That has to be something that is really taught, especially to black men. Because a lot of us get the bag and then, they know what to do to take it. Once we die, or, once some crazy shit happen where they could just think that they could take everything from you, you know? What's good, JMJ? What's going on, bro? Drama Club. Welcome, Drama Club. Thanks for tuning in. Go to the doctor, fam, if it's nothing else but a checkup. That's a fact. Indeed, brother Rob. Indeed, man. Indeed. But yeah, we have to make certain things like a requirement. That's why I always say heal before we build, man. I'm not saying only focus on healing and not building when I say that. When I say that, what I mean specifically is we have to focus on our state of being, meaning our mindset, how we feel going into certain things, energy. We think that we can properly build. Because let's say, I'm not even going to give that example. I'm going to give a fact. It's a fact that the majority of people who hit the Powerball or win the lottery is broke within 5 years. People got to understand broke is a state of being. It's a state of mind. So the people who go broke after hitting the lottery, they were already broke. Don't let that go over your head. Let me say that again. The person who hit the lottery and went broke was broke before they hit the lottery. So them hitting the lottery, did that actually fix them from being broke? So can only finances fix our situation? We need to work on the inner parts of ourselves. So when we get the bag, we know what to do. So when we get the bag, we ain't focused on materialism. Of course, we're going to go out and get some material because we want to feel good. Cool. But we not going to blow millions of dollars in 5 years because you're no longer a broken person. So you're no longer attached to low level shit that's going to make you feel good. Now you want a whole nother level. So now the way you look at things are different. The way you process things are different. People's opinions don't matter anymore. Because people's opinions mattered when you were broke because you knew you were broke and you didn't want people to talk about how broke you was. And we not talking about money. Broke is a state of being. Being broke is a person without a dream, a person without ambition. That's being broke. That's being broken. Okay? So I really think this man died because of poor health. I really don't think he died because, you know, some kooky shit happened. I don't see that happening with him. You know? Let's get into some of the movies he made. Boys in the Hood, a cult classic. And I'ma advise all you educated lame niggas, go watch that. Go watch Boys in the Hood and try to understand what John Singleton was talking about in that movie. See, this is why I like guys like John Singleton, because if you pay attention to his movies, there's an underlying message. See, Boys in the Hood was an accurate portrayal of a group of young black boys who grew up in the hood together, and they're all different archetypes. Shout out to my man Doug, because he put that in the comments section under my video earlier. And that's exactly why I brought that up. Because in that group, you had the educated lane, you had Pookie and Ray Ray. In that group, you had the hood dude who played sports, Ricky. His brother was a Ray Ray. Straight thugged out, gang banging, all that. But then you had Trey. Trey was their friend who they grew up with, who lived in another hood. He didn't live in the hood. Where his mama lived at, it was good. But he grew up with Doughboy in them because he used to go see his father in the summertime. So he grew up with Doughboy in them. He grew up with Pookie and Ray Ray. Those are his friends. You see? Pay attention to what happened in the movie. Notice what happened at the end. Trey went off and became the guy who he was supposed to be. Greetings, Char Willie. Yeah, Trey Dad was the man. See, Trey Dad was a reformed Pookie. His pops. His pops was reformed. You could tell his pops was a street cat because he lived in the hood by himself and nobody messed with him. You notice that. Nobody ever messed with Trey's pops. Welcome, Char Willie. And you know why they ain't mess with Trey Pops? Cause 9 times out of 10, Trey Pops was a gangster back in the days. He was out there. But they also have respect for Trey's father because Trey Pops let the people know in the hood, my son ain't gonna be like y'all. You see? Trey Pops was reformed. That's why he made sure his son stayed out the streets. But when the streets came to his door, what'd he do? He protected his family. And no matter what, he made sure his son stayed out of trouble. Even if he had to come out in the street like a cowboy. And at the end of the movie, where did Trey go? Trey went to college. His friends went to jail and got killed. But those were his friends. They took a different path in life. Look at Doughboy and Ricky. Doughboy was on the streets, running the streets. His brother was on a football field, was a football star. Same mother, same father. Mama was a straight strag. Father was in jail or he got murdered or something. Look at the dynamic. It's the same dynamic we talk about right here on YouTube. John Singleton made a whole goddamn movie about it. He made a whole movie about it. And you got these educated lames that done watched the movie and didn't even know what was being portrayed in the damn movie. Because that's an accurate portrayal right there in the movie. He broke it all the way down. All the way down. Trey didn't have no problem getting pussy. And Trey wasn't a gangster. But the women liked Trey. Because he was smart. He wasn't lame. They showing you this in the movie. They showing you this shit in the movie. But Doughboy had a girl. And his girl what? His girl liked gangsters. Ricky had a baby. He had a baby when he was in high school. But was a football star. But had his baby mama living in the house with him. With his whole family. Don't that sound like Pookie to you? Man, John Singleton was the GOAT. John Singleton was the goddamn GOAT. Hell yeah, JMJ. Hell yeah, we ain't get to those yet. Man, John Singleton was that dude, man. Let's get into another one. Baby Boy. Baby Boy. Where he's depicting the relationship between the black woman and her son. The relationship between the black son and the single mother. That's what that movie was about. Oh, y'all niggas just watch movies for entertainment. I forgot. Y'all niggas just want to laugh and cry and, y'all not watching these movies. Y'all not analyzing what y'all watching. Y'all not analyzing what y'all see. Y'all just looking at shit. Oh, that's a chalkboard. Like, are y'all really paying attention? That's what Baby Boy was about. How a young black man grew up in the ghetto with a single mother and the shit he go through. He put it in a movie. The same shit we be on here talking about on YouTube. He put it in the movie. He put it in the movie. All the shit that we talk about. Tyrese's mama was a strag. She only liked Pookies and Ray Rays. Ving Rhames. Tyrese's older brother got killed out in the street gangbanging because his mama was a strag. So he ran out in the street because his mama had different niggas coming in and out the house. This is the type of shit young black boys go through when they living with a single mother. They gotta watch their mama run through different niggas. Different niggas coming in and out the house. Then you wonder why he fucking different women. He watched his mama do it. She got different niggas. So what he did, he went and got 2 different baby mamas. Are y'all niggas paying attention? Or do y'all just watch movies, like I said, like kids? See? She damn sure did say that too, Kels. Mama gotta have a life too. The fucking quote of a strag. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Mama gotta have a life too. That's the quote of a strag. That's the quote of a female who don't want to grow up. Who still think it's about a drink and a fucking party. Instead of being a woman. She still think it's about a shindig. Mama gotta have a life too. You been had a life. You been a strag your whole life. That's what Tyrese's mother was in Baby Boy. She was a strag. She got her a reformed Ray Ray, Ving Rhames. She got him. He just came home from jail. He was an auto mechanic. Shit niggas learn how to do in jail. Tyrese Pops was a street dude. He's showing all this shit in the movie. So do we really need to keep having this conversation? Because now we could just direct y'all to movies. And y'all will be able to get the message through the movie. We ain't got to keep having this conversation when we got Baby Boy. When when we got Boys in the Hood, come on. It's showing you. Yeah, John Singleton always taught lessons. It's lessons behind all his movies. Let's get to the movie Four Brothers. Didn't he do that movie too? Four Brothers? John Singleton? Didn't he do that too? See, now, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, family. Somebody in the chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong right now. I don't want to keep talking if I'm wrong. Did John Singleton direct the movie Four Brothers? Right. I'm dead ass serious though, Kels. For real. The hell she talking about? Mama gotta have a life too. That's a Strad quote. But yeah, man, John Singleton was a great man because when you start paying it, see, I learned a long time ago, and I learned this actually through studying conspiracy theories. One thing you must pay attention to is symbolism. Ta-da. Welcome. Yes. So I was right. Four Brothers was directed by John Singleton. Now, you know what I got out of that movie? Because here it is. In that movie, you had four men who were adopted all by one woman. And she got these guys off the streets and out the system and raised them together. Y'all notice Tyrese was the only black dude. All his brothers, his other three brothers was white boys. But they all grew up and they were less fortunate. And this older white woman adopted them when they were little and they grew up together. And they basically had to band together to save each other's life in the movie. Peace, Tada. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. So that shit, you know what I got out of that? What I got out of that was when it's crunch time, you may not know who your brother may be. You may not know who's willing to go back to back with you when it's time. It may not be that black man who you call bro. See, that's what I got out of that. And then I started thinking about, damn, well, they banded together as brothers based on a certain circumstance that they came up in. Isn't that like isn't that like how the military is when people join forces together and they become lifetime friends, but they all from different cities, different states, but they band together. They protect each other. They form this bond and brotherhood behind a circumstance, a cause, because something brought them together. And my best friend from high school, some of his best friends today are white boys. And he's very conscious and he loves his people. But some of his top friends, why can't he call them his brothers? They went to war with him. That dude you've been chilling in front of the building with for the past 10 years of your life, he ain't gonna bust a grape. If they spin the corner shooting, he gonna run on you. Understand that. So Tyrese had the right to call them white boys his brothers. Because they protected his life. And that's what John Singleton was telling us. When it's crunch time, you may not be back to back with your African brother. You might be back to back with a white boy. That white boy may be trying to save you and your family's life. What do you say to that? This is why we have to pay attention. Man, symbolism is extremely important because symbolism is what speaks to the subconscious mind. Symbolism. Shout out to my brother Shug. I appreciate you, James J. Thanks a lot, bro. Shout out to Rising Star. Thanks for tuning in, Rising Star. That's the homie right there. Rising Star is the homie. Yeah. You right. You right, Kels. You right. It was two white boys and two black dudes. Cause it was Andre 3000. You right. It was Andre 3000, Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese, and I forgot the other dude. But y'all exactly right. Thanks for correcting me too. Salute, bro. I appreciate you on that donation, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my brother Shug, man. You already Rising Star. You already know. But yeah, man, we really have to when we watching movies, if you really want to understand what you watching, you know, pay attention to the underlying message. And it may be hard for some people to do that because like I said, some people haven't trained their mind's eye to watch the movie. They only watch the movie with the two eyes they have vision, conscious vision with. Oh, I know I could see with my two eyes. That's what they watch the movie with, and only. See, if you hear or if you have, because there's a lot of movie channels that they do movie breakdowns. Exactly, my brother Rob. I didn't forget about higher learning. I was gonna get to that next. Higher learning, straight symbolism, straight symbolism, straight symbolism. He's breaking down the college experience of a black man when he go on these campuses, the type of stuff he has to deal with. Yo, man. Rest in peace, John Singleton, man. I don't know where these things are just coming to me right now, family. Rest in peace to John Singleton, man. Shout out to you. Cause man, I'm ready to go buy every movie he made and binge watch them shits. Cause all his movies had an underlying message. And he was talking to us. Understand that. He was talking to us. He was talking to us. He was. He was talking to his people. Facts. That's a fact, Rising Star. That's a fact. And that's because the Wayans families are the Wayans family are they're conscious too. They know what it is. Why you think Keenan Ivory Wayans goddamn created and live in color? They been knew the game. They been knew how the game worked. From day one, that whole family, you know? Like I said, man, I just hope the brother had his business right, man. I swear I don't want them to rob him. For real. Cause that's the first thing the Matrix does. Everything you've built in the Matrix, when you die, they delete it. Let me say that again. When you die, because that's the only way you leave the Matrix, is death. When you die, they delete your profile. This is why they take the money, they take the land, they take every goddamn thing they can take. Because you're no longer part of the Matrix. You don't need it. Your kids, they try to make your kids start over. Because if your kids are left with something, they have a legacy, they have a history to go back and follow. They don't want your children following your history. Because then that will make them choose the red pill and not the blue pill. They want the majority of the world of blue pill eaters. This is why they take everything, because they want to erase the legacy. No, little nigga, you got to start over. You got to go to college. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. And you got to do that to be successful in this system. That's why they want to take everything. Okay, you're dead. You're out of the Matrix. Delete. You no longer existed. Because if you don't leave a legacy, guess what? It's like you never existed. Where's the evidence that you existed? Where's the evidence? Pictures? What they say about pictures? But when your ass leaving trust funds, when you leaving publishing rights, copyrights, oh, that's something different. Oh, now you in the game, baby. Now you in the game. They don't want you to be in that game with them. You are supposed to eat the blue pill. You're not supposed to be a red pill eater. Because we took the red pill. So we have to erase the legacy of your family so we can program you to do what we want you to do. Because you don't know your history. You don't know your history. Why do you think they delete niggas' profiles? Remember, I told y'all in the Matrix series, we're all walking computers. We run off programs. What do you think your teachings are? What do you think morals are? Those are nothing but programs. in your mind, and your actions portray what? Your programming. Your programming. So if your father owned all his shit, we gotta take that shit because we don't want you to have it. Because now you sit in the seat where your father sat. No, nigga, we want to give you a seat. You don't take your own seat, we give you one. See? That's why I hope the brother had his business right, man. Because they're going to find a way to attack it. That's what they do. This man was a genius. He was a real artist. See, I never was into the actors. I like the guy behind the scenes. Who wrote the script? I want to listen to the producers talk. So I can get insight on how these people think and what they think about. Because then when you hear the type of things that they're saying and you could kind of gauge the shit that they into, then you understand why they make the movies they make. Like, all the conspiracy, people, they are against the whole occult thing. Oh, the occult, that's evil. That's devil worship, satanic, Luciferians. But do y'all know that Quentin Tarantino loves the occult? That's what made him start making horror movies. Did y'all know that? He's into that, to the occult, which don't mean nothing but hidden. But of course, anything hidden or dark, they tell you it's evil. That's a program. That's a program. They programmed you to think like that. Black cats are bad. Don't walk past that black cat. You see? Don't walk past that black cat. Programming. Programming. And see, once you start to understand the programming and how it works and what it's for, then you have to, and this is what made me start to question the whole conspiracy thing. Not saying that it's not real, but are they pushing and forcing these thoughts of conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory? Why are they pushing this shit so hard? See, you got to question anything that constantly is thrown out there. Why are they allowing it to be there? It has its purpose. Conspiracy theories has its purpose for good and bad. So it's nothing wrong with being a conspiracy theorist, but it's something wrong with being a conspiracy nut, where you start thinking everything in life is a conspiracy, like nothing just happens. Oh, niggas don't die no more. It's a conspiracy. If you rich and got money and you die, you can't just die no more. It has to be something behind it. Was he making a special movie that was gonna wake black people up? That's why they killed him. Come on, man. This guy just passed away from health issues, man. Oh, because he had money, he wasn't supposed to have health issues and die at 51. That's for broke black men, right? Only broke black men die at 51 from health issues, right? That's what we used to. See, that's a program to where now we have a rich black man who dies from health issues and we think it's a conspiracy. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You can't let conspiracy theories control your natural state of thinking. Don't do that, because that's what the information does. That's what it does. And it drives you off on the deep end. Remember, the name of the game is to remain in the middle, balanced. So yeah, do I ever take conspiracy theories off the table? No. But do I only lean that way? No. Because when you only lean one way, you become an extremist. And you probably don't even pay attention to shit that's right in front of you. Like Miss Teresa said earlier, the man looked like he was in poor health. Looking at the discoloration in his face. Things like that. You don't pay attention to because you chalk it up to a conspiracy theory. You just ignore little things. And they want you to do that. That's purposeful. That's why they let a lot of the information out there. All of this information that we read, the Baphomet and all that shit, this is information that been around forever. But why is most of the world just getting privy to it? Because they allow it. If I could go in the goddamn library and buy a conspiracy theory book, they're allowing this shit to be in their libraries. So how serious can I really take it? Because basically what you're saying is they're allowing themselves to be told on. Y'all really think that they're really giving us secrets? Do y'all really think that? This is the Matrix, y'all. This is the fucking Matrix. The Matrix is ran off manipulation and illusions. So when they let all the conspiracy information out to the public, where you could just Google it, oh, the boule, and you get 20 pages of what the boule is. Now you run in the streets prophetizing about the boule. I know. Don't think I'm shitting on y'all whoever run around doing it. I'm not shitting on y'all, because I was one of them. I used to do it. Y'all can ask it if I take y'all to my old neighborhood, my homeboys will tell y'all. Anybody will tell y'all. I was the one doing that. Telling them that 9/11 was fake. Showed them the dollar bill trick, all that. I was doing all of that. I was on all that type time. I was coming outside with pamphlets. Shit I was printing out off the internet trying to prove, look, see, look. You be so focused on that shit, you forget to live your life, man. That shit starts stressing you out even more about life. You're like, damn. Shit. shit, life hard now. I done read this shit. This shit got me thinking ain't no way out. That's the bad part about getting entrenched in that conspiracy information. That's the dangerous part of it. That's the dangerous part. Because you lose yourself. You don't ever want to lose yourself. Man, if y'all, please, man, go watch Boyz in the Hood again. Please. Go watch Baby Boy again. Please. Higher Learning. Go watch that again. Go watch that again. You gonna have these assholes. That's just a movie. Oh, so you believe in movies, huh, sheep? That's not smart. You believe in movies. You believe in Hollywood. You believe in movies. Oh, I know you're. I know you're a Pookie or a Ray Ray now. You believe in movies. You think movies are real. All I could do is laugh, man, because people forget that art imitates life. People draw. People create content. Anything dealing with art comes, life inspires art. So the things that John Singleton saw and went through is what inspired him to want to put these things in a film to teach people. But niggas weren't taught to learn from everything around them. We were taught you watch movies for entertainment purposes. That's not real. That ain't going on in real life. Oh, so promising superstar athletes in the hood don't get murdered, nigga? Huh? But his brother's is a dope dealing killer. We see that today. What are you talking about? We see that today. Look at Pac-Man Jones. He said, F the NFL. I'm going with my homies. Then when his homies started getting murdered around him, he wanted to come back to the NFL. Also, that doesn't show real life. Hmm? That don't show and depict how you can grow up and be friends with guys and y'all all have y'all own journey, but y'all don't feel like y'all so different from each other. Michelle Review and welcome. Great to see you. Rest in peace to John Singleton, man. Cut the conspiracy theories out on this one, please. Not this one. He please. Not this one. Not this one, y'all. I don't think. Yes, John Singleton passed away. Yes, he did. Health issues. They said he was in a coma and then they pulled the plug. His family pulled the plug. Yeah, they pulled the plug on him, Michelle, a couple of hours ago, maybe 6 hours ago. Shout out to my brother Muhammad. Yeah, he did. He did a whole lot. He did a whole lot. His movie's a classic, man. Great point, Muhammad. Great point. Great point. I did hear about that story. The Giants' second round pick that got shot and his boy got killed right in front of him. They showed that in Boys in the Hood. Except only Ricky got shot. Yeah. I think honestly, Muhammad, I think the brother was a vegetable. And they got tired of seeing him like that. I think that's why they pulled the plug. Cause usually if you breathe and if you don't have to be on life support, they'll try to keep you, your family will try to work with you. But once you get on that machine and you're not breathing on your own, you're totally like gone. Most families pull a plug because they don't want to keep seeing you like that. They don't want to keep seeing you like that. They talking to you, there's no response, you're not moving, you're not even here. When you're in a coma, you're not here. You're not in the conscious world. You're not here. So honestly, what I think the brother was already dead. And they just wanted to wait for a specific time to report it. Because he had a bunch of cameras and it was a bunch of media up there, and they didn't want it to come. His family, all the people who are not famous. So they had some representatives, say that he wasn't dead, that he was in a coma early this morning. That's why I did a pre-recorded video about it, Michelle. But a couple of hours after that, they said that his family members pulled the plug. So I'm thinking he was dead since this morning. Yeah, you didn't know that happened, JT? With the Giants second round pick? You ain't hear about that? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for me, fam. And do me a favor, y'all. If y'all have the community tab, share this live, please. Do me a favor and share this live. You think so, Michelle? You think this is sadder than Nipsey? It may be for you. I put them all on the same level. You know, because y'all gotta remember that Boys in the Hood movie was filmed in Cali. There's a lot of gang members in that movie. A lot of street dudes. John Singleton, he did a lot of activist work too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Muhammad. Usually once you become a vegetable, your family, they gonna pull the plug. They usually pull the plug when you become a vegetable. Definitely. But yeah, man, it's just back to back. Nipsey now, the brother John Singleton. We gotta live and appreciate life while we here, man. You know? But I salute that brother. Rest in peace to John Singleton. I appreciate you, my brother, all the works you've done. You did your thing, man. You did your thing, man. Now you could go rest. You ain't gotta worry about pleasing black people no more, saying the right things, and cause I know that shit could probably be stressful, man. Peace to Frederick Blue. Shout out to Frederick. You know? You ain't gotta stress no more, man. Now you could just rest. You ain't gotta bust your brain. Just rest, man. Now you could just rest, you know? You could just rest and let your legacy live on. Hopefully your family makes sure your legacy stay intact. You know? Indeed, Michelle. That's a fact. That's a fact. He damn sure the one who got them into movies. Pac and Ice Cube. John Singleton. He got them. He definitely he turned Cube out. You see, Cube ain't stopped doing movies. He kept going after that. And just look at the other people who was in the Boys in the Hood movie. They went on to do other shit. Like one of the guys, one of the guys who was in the car when Ricky got killed, who was with them dudes, one of them dudes played in House Party. If y'all go back and watch the movie, y'all know who I'm talking about. One of them dudes, they played in the house. He played in House Party with the brothers who used to Herb Kid. Remember the three dudes who used to always run up on Kid in school and herb him? One of them dudes was in Boys in the Hood. Yep, Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut played Ricky. He played Ricky in Boys in the Hood. So here it is. We have an educated brother not thinking he's separate from the hood, not thinking he's some other creation besides a black man who struggled, came back and opened the doors for people. He didn't say, oh, well, I went to school. I'm not like y'all. Oh, we not the same. I went to school. We not the same because I went to school and got a degree and got a good job. So we're not the same. He didn't tell them black men that when he was filming Boys in the Hood. When he was filming Baby Boy. He put Tyrese on. Nia Long. She was in Boys in the Hood. Young Nia Long. Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. was in the movie. All-star cast. He put that together. Young Nia Long. That was young Nia Long. Young Cube. Young Cuba Gooding Jr. Angela Bassett. God, man. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Exact Angela Bassett, too. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. He built Tyrese. He put Tyrese in Baby Boy. What happened? He was in Four Brothers. Taraji's first big film was Baby Boy. Regina King. Yep. Taraji's first big film was Baby Boy. With Tyrese. Was Baby Boy. Who else was in Baby Boy? Snoop. Who else was in Baby Boy? Not Cuba, but his brother, Omar Gooding Jr. His brother. He went and got his brother. Remember, Omar Gooding Jr. was Tyrese homeboy. He was the Ray Ray. He was the one that's going to let that thing off. P. Yeah, Omar Gooding always playing a gangster. That's a fact, Teresa. He play a lot of gangster roles. Omar Gooding Jr. You know, Cuba, he the smooth guy. He the smooth brother. Omar is the rigid one. But come on, man. We just going through people that after he put them in his film, they took off. Regina, hold on. Let me get this right. Correct me if I'm wrong again, family. Wasn't Regina King in Friday? With Ice Cube and Chris Tucker and them? Look at if you just go back, it's leading back to him. It's leading back to John Singleton. Leading right back to him. Monique. Yep. Facts. Shout out to Teresa Ware. She going there. You know. You on point, Teresa. You on point. Yanaki Bay. Peace to you. Thanks for tuning in. But like I said, shout out to the great, like Gab put it, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, American film director and producer, John Singleton. Like I said, you'll definitely be making the Black History Month series for 2020. So y'all stay tuned for that. Cause he will be on that list. Man, I'm a movie fan. Yeah, I could tell, Teresa. I could tell. I could tell. And I could tell you've always watched movies because You go all the way back. Yep, Ving Rhames. Yeah, that's a fact. Ving Rhames was that dude in Baby Boy. What was my man name in Baby Boy? Um, what was his name? He had he had, he had one of them names. If your pops wasn't around and you knew he was in there nailing your moms, you wouldn't like Melvin. That was his name, Melvin. Tyrese hated Melvin. Melvin used to come out. He used to come out in the kitchen butt ass naked. He, I would have hated that nigga Melvin too. He in there nailing my moms to the cross, and then he come out butt ass naked, sweaty, and drink the rest of the Kool-Aid. Yo, yo, Melvin was greasy. Melvin was greasy. Yo, Melvin was greasy, man. If I was Tyrese, I would have hated Melvin too. I would have hated that nigga Melvin. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'd have hated Melvin too. Any dude would have hated Melvin. You hear your mom's in there getting frog splashed at night. He hitting your mom's with the bullfrog. You saw how he had Tyrese moms? He was hitting his moms crazy. He had his moms in some yo. Yo, that's why she loved Ving Rhames though. But oh man, yo, that movie, yo, I love that movie. Baby Boy is one of my favorite movies. Top 10. Top 10. Top 10 of all time. Baby Boy is one of my top 10 movies. Top 10. That boy Melvin was putting in work. Melvin was putting in pain. Melvin was putting in that pain. Bread and butter. He told him. No, not bread and butter, Teresa. Guns and butter. Not bread and butter. He told him it's about guns and butter. He said guns is like artwork. It appreciates with value. Now the butter, he said, now that's just some shit you run through and, guns and butter, baby. That's what make the world go around. Guns and butter. And he wasn't lying. See, that's the type of knowledge Pookie and Ray Ray bring to niggas. That type of wisdom. That real life, unfiltered, uncensored, uncut truth. That's red pill. See that? He told him what the world was about. He said, little nigga, I saw this already. Listen to what he told Tyrese. He said, I saw this already. You're doing nothing but living a repeat. I saw this episode already. That's why he turned the TV off. Because he wanted Tyrese's attention. Nigga, you like watching TV. Nigga, I already saw this episode. This shit you doing out here, I already saw this. You see that? He ain't go to no university for that type of game. He need to go. You know what university he went to? The U University. Shout out to my homegirl Fundi Fee. That's what she represent, the U University. That's the school he went to. Because he learned about life through making mistakes, through fucking up. See? He told Tyrese, this is a repeat. That was power. He told him this is a repeat, little nigga. This is a repeat. I saw this already. You want to know what this world is about since you lost? This world is about guns and butter. Real shit and fake shit. That's what guns and butter is. Real shit and fake shit. Which one you deal with? Guns or butter? Money, cars, clothes, or real shit? Like winning on your own terms. Like not lying to kick it. Lying to be accepted. Living on your own terms. That's what guns and butter mean when he said that. You either gonna be a real one or you gonna be a fake one. Which one you gonna be? See? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Jaja L, welcome. I didn't forget you, Jaja L. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I don't know, Jaja L. If you know numerology, you could break it down for us. Break it down for us if you can. I appreciate that, Teresa. I haven't saw you in a while. Hope you're not a stranger, Teresa Will. I'm just joking. But yeah, Jaja, if you could break it down for us, break it down for us. Get your conspiracy shit on, Jaja. I appreciate that, the grinder, my brother. I appreciate that, OG. Muhammad is the one. I appreciate that, Teresa, no doubt. It's always a pleasure to have you. Jaja must have left. You still in here, Jaja L? Yeah, Jaja L, she must have left. But I appreciate all y'all for tuning in tonight. Much love to y'all. I just wanted to have this conversation with y'all, and I'm glad I liked the feedback y'all was giving. It was great, man. So like I said, shout out to y'all once again. Rest in peace. In peace. A lot of people say rest in power and no, rest in peace, brother. Now you ain't gotta worry about the matrix no more. You don't have to be concerned with the woes of the world. You could rest in peace now, brother. Rest in peace to John Singleton, man. Um, this is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in tonight. Um, go to my playlist section of my channel. Check out my series. All of my series are there. Like I said, I will be creating a playlist for the Car Rant series. So y'all stay tuned for that. But y'all can go there and check out my series content. Any other type of content, y'all could just check out my channel. I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to the donators. And I catch y'all on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We out. Heal before we build. Peace.